Yo, what is going on, guys? AC Entertainment here, back with another Universe Mode video. We are here, and we are at Queen of the Ring. So, unfortunately, I was going through trying to make the matches, and I cannot get any of the champions to be in the tournament. So, unfortunately, Dakota Kai and Julia are not in the Queen of the Ring no longer. They had to be replaced. And for the King of the Ring, Trick Williams had to be replaced. Haven't thought of one for Trick Williams. So Chelsea Green will not be going against Dakota Kai tonight. So I apologize for that. I don't know. I guess you just can't do that. I wish I would have known that before, saying last episode that they're making it for sure, because now they're not. And I just kind of put in people that I thought were deserving of it, and that I just kind of wanted to see in it. I hope you guys are cool with that, but let's go ahead and let's see who is filling in. Alrighty. And the replacement for Dakota Kai is none other than Sol Ruka. I said it last episode in the Battle Royal. She really impressed me. She was in the Final Four in that Battle Royal match. She's an upcomer. I didn't just want to fill this, Queen of the Ring, and I don't want to fill the King of the Ring. I mean, I guess King of the Ring is kind of stacked, but the Queen of the Ring, I kind of wanted up-and-coming people too. That's why I put Sol Ruka in this, and Chelsea Green. So, I'm hoping it's a good match. Sol Ruka is going to have an opportunity here, and I'm hoping she can do something and really prove herself and make an opportunity for herself. So let's get into the match. Alrighty, first round action. Here we go. Sol Ruka with a big kick there, a big hit to the midsection, and now an X Factor from Sol Ruka, and Sol Ruka is coming out swinging. She wants to earn this. She thinks she deserved to be here, and now she's going to prove why she deserved it so much. And Sol Ruka with a springboard clothesline, and she goes right for the pin, trying to end it early. One. Kick out at 1.5 from Chelsea Green. Sol Ruka trying to get this match over with as quick as she can, but Chelsea Green is not ready to give up. Sol Ruka going to work on that arm and that elbow of Chelsea Green now. Sol Ruka going to hit the ropes. Goes for a nice little somersault. And right now she has complete control of this match over Chelsea Green. And Sol Ruka with the Irish whip to Chelsea Green. Leapfrog. Now she goes under. Oh, and she went to go pick her up, but just missed. And Chelsea Green now with a comeback of her own and a nice clothesline from Chelsea Green. And Green now gonna go with a nice knee there to the head of Sol Ruka. And a kip up there from Sol Ruka. Now they're locking up. And Chelsea Green has the arm there of Sol Ruka. Gonna go to work on that. And she is just going crazy on the arm right now on Sol Ruka. She's trying to injure that arm. Now she's got her in a nice headlock. Chelsea Green starting to get more and more offense in this match. But Sol Ruka pushes her off. A leapfrog. Now she goes under, and a nice drop kick there from Sol Ruka. And Sol Ruka's gonna go outside the ring, and so is Chelsea Green, and a big boot from Chelsea Green. And oh no, she goes with the knee to the forearm area of Sol Ruka. And a drop kick to the spine, the upper back actually it was, of Sol Ruka. And Chelsea Green's going to pick up Sol, and she's going to throw her over by the barricade. And Chelsea Green enters the ring. The ref at the count of 5. Sol Ruka's got to get back to her feet and get back in the ring. Would hate to see another count-out win. Chelsea Green's taunting right now, and Sol Ruka's there to knock her down. Chelsea Green rolls out of the ring. Sol Ruka to the top rope. Nice axe handle smash there from Sol Ruka. And so Ruka actually has a win this year. Obviously, she has 2 losses technically. One against Dakota Kai, the other was that Battle Royal. Chelsea Green's only loss, I believe, was in tag team action. So she hasn't even had a singles loss technically yet. So Chelsea Green's hoping she can get her first victory of the Universe Mode season this in this match here tonight. But Sol Ruka wants to move on. She wants to get an opportunity at a world title. She wants to make a name for herself. Both of them back into the ring. Sol Ruka's going to pick up Chelsea Green. Went for a drop kick, but Chelsea Green moves out of the way. And they lock up. Chelsea Green has her. She's going to bring her to that corner. And a big chop there from Chelsea Green. And now just choking her with a boot. And Sol Ruka falls after the choking of the boot. And Chelsea Green going for the pin here. 1. Kick out at 1 from Sol Ruka. And Chelsea Green with another drop kick to the back of Sol Ruka. And Chelsea Green gonna pick up Sol. Oh, not fully though. She just... Oh my goodness, and that boot just busted open Sol Ruka, I believe. And it did. Right on the forehead. And an Irish whip into the corner. And Chelsea Green's going to pick her up. Nice power slam from Chelsea Green. She's going to go to that middle rope, it looks like. And she's waiting for Sol to get to her feet. Oh my goodness, and what a move. Sol Ruka is stunned. Could this be it? 1, 2. Kick out at 2 from Sol Ruka. And Chelsea Green is dominating right now. She's looking for that finisher. And this could be it for Sol Ruka. And she's got the unprettier. And it connects. Sol stunned. Going for the pin, Chelsea. 1, 2, 3. And Chelsea Green is moving on to the semifinals of the Queen of the Ring tournament. And a big victory for Chelsea Green here tonight. Threw Sol Ruka in there. Like I said, unfortunately couldn't get Dakota Kai. But Sol Ruka, she was impressing me. So I decided to throw her in. That is her 3rd loss. That's her 2nd singles loss too. So I mean, Sol's gonna have to get back on track if she wants to get any kind of, you know, title match, even if it's for a mid-card, you know, championship. But Chelsea Green, big victory for her here tonight. Excuse me. And she's gonna be going on to the semifinals. And I do believe that she's going to be going against, if I set it up right, she'll be going on against the winner of Rhea Ripley, Naomi. If I didn't, then I don't know. It is my first time doing this, so I apologize. I'm pretty sure I set it up right. Hopefully I did something right for once, you know. So I'm not going to fully say that that is true, but if that is the case, we would get Rhea, Naomi versus Chelsea Green. That's how I'm hoping it's set up. But either way, we're going to go ahead and we're going to jump into the second match of the first round of the Queen of the Ring tournament. Alrighty, second match of the night. Coming out first, we've got Rhea Ripley. She is currently 1-1. And I believe this is actually her first singles match, if I'm not mistaken. I do believe she took a loss, and I do think it was in a triple threat match, if I'm recalling correctly. I do think it was a multi-woman match. I don't think she just lost one-on-one. But she earned the spot by winning that Battle Royal on Friday Night SmackDown to go against Naomi here tonight. Like I said, I did want up-and-comers in the match, or in the tournament. But, I mean, Rhea Ripley, she earned it. I mean, I can't do nothing about that. She won the match fair and square. So, excited to see what she can do here tonight against Naomi. And excited to see if she will earn herself a world title shot against Bianca Belair. But let's go ahead and let's get to our opponent. And alrighty, here she comes. Naomi, she is currently 1-0 this year. Has not lost yet. Rhea Ripley is hoping to change that, though, tonight. She's hoping to hand Naomi her first loss of the season. But Naomi is looking to stay undefeated and go all the way to the finals of this tournament and be the queen of the ring and earn herself a title match against, well, one of her friends and Bianca Belair. She's hoping that they can have a match. She can get that world title opportunity. And I'm excited to see how this match goes. So let's go ahead and let's jump right into the action. Alrighty, here we go. Rhea went for a big boot there, but it didn't connect. And Naomi went for a springboard dropkick, but it didn't connect neither. Rhea gonna go down and start just hitting her in the face. And a smack at the end. And now Rhea's got the arm. She's gonna stomp the wrist area of Naomi. And now Rhea Ripley with the stomps to the chest of Naomi. And Rhea's just trying to stay on offense and stay as dominant as she possibly can. And she doesn't want to let Naomi get any offense in. And Rhea taunting, telling Naomi to get up. And they lock up in the middle of the ring now. And Naomi's going to back Rhea up into the ropes, but the ref going to go there and she's going to have to break it up. Oh, and Rhea Ripley right to the throat area. That was kind of cheap from Rhea there. And they lock up again, but Rhea has the back of Naomi now. But Naomi gets out of it. She reverses it. And now she has Rhea Ripley in a nice little headlock. But Rhea Ripley, she reverses it. And now she's got the arm of Naomi there. And she's going to work on the arm. And Naomi with the reversal. Both these two going back and forth with the lockups and the holds. But Rhea picks her up. Nice backdrop from Rhea Ripley there. And Rhea going to go for the pin. 1, 2. Kick out right at 2 from Naomi. And now Rhea going to flip Naomi around and grabs the head and a big knee to the head of Naomi. And Rhea's going to the top rope. She might be looking for that splash. No, she's telling Naomi to get up. And instead, she goes for the axe handle smash and it connects. And she goes for the pin once again. 1. Kick out at 1 from Naomi. And it's going to take a lot more than an axe handle smash, I believe, for Rhea Ripley to, pin Naomi. But now she's going to go for a submission. But Naomi, not ready to give up. She gets out of it. Both of them back to their feet. And a big springboard drop kick there from Naomi. And a stomp to the midsection from Naomi. And now she grabs Rhea by the head and just throws her face right into the mat. But Rhea with the big kick there and a big hit. And she picks her up. Look at the strength of Rhea Ripley. Oh my goodness. And Rhea Ripley, she's going for that finisher. She's going to try making Naomi tap out. Will Naomi tap out or will Rhea Ripley? Nope, she doesn't tap out. I wish that we would see Rhea Ripley actually bring that back a little bit more IRL. Sorry to kind of get that all, should be talking about the match and I'll get back to it. But Rhea Ripley should bring that finisher back. I feel like I haven't seen it in a while, so would love for her to bring that back. But either way, Naomi getting back into it. A big knee to the spine of Rhea Ripley. Naomi, now she has her signature. Big drop kick to the back of Rhea Ripley. And they lock up Rhea Ripley with the Irish whip to Naomi. And Rhea, look at the strength. And it goes right into the pin now. 1, 2, 3. And Rhea Ripley is moving on to the next round of the Queen of the Ring. Alrighty. Well, yeah, Rhea Ripley with a big win there. I said I didn't think she could win with an axe handle smash, but she won with, she didn't win with the axe handle smash. She won with that. I don't know, that submission must have took a lot out of Naomi, I suppose, but Rhea Ripley, pretty dominant that match. Naomi got some offense in, and if it's like it's supposed to be, Rhea Ripley should be going against Chelsea Green. Should be, like I said. But either way, solid match between the two. And Rhea Ripley has, made it to the semifinals. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to get to the third match of the first round. Alrighty, third match of the first round. Coming out first, we've got Bayley. Remember, she earned a victory against Lyra Valkyria and Roxanne Perez. And she pinned Lyra Valkyria because Roxanne Perez was outside the ring. She was looking for a weapon, and, it took her just a little bit too long to get back in that ring and break up the pinfall, unfortunately. So Bayley is 1-0. She did, she's continuing to hope and see if she can continue that undefeated streak. But we will see who is going to be filling in for Julia, because the Women's Intercontinental Champion was unfortunately not able to participate. So we're going to see who's going to be going one-on-one with Bayley here tonight. And alrighty, coming out, Bayley's opponent for the night. That's right, someone that's quite familiar with her. The Prodigy, Roxanne Perez. And there was two women I thought about. I thought about Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch is 1-0 as well, but I decided not to put Becky Lynch in the match because she's already done so much. And Roxanne, she's... I want there to be a decent, like I said, I want some newer people, I want some vets. I don't want it to be all vets. And Roxanne, she didn't get pinned by Bayley. That was my whole thing. Lyra would have been a cool rematch, but Lyra got pinned by her. Roxanne thinks she deserves this match because she didn't get pinned by Bayley. So I totally understand that. So her being here in this match, I think she's well deserving of it. And we'll see if she can get her first victory of this season. Alrighty, here we go. One-on-one action. Roxanne coming out. And oh my goodness, Roxanne just coming out on fire to start the match. And she is pissed off. And she's non-stop with it. She's going back on top of Bayley to beat the hell out of her, ending it with a huge slap. But Bayley, nice reversal there, kick to the midsection, and Bayley taking it to the Prodigy now. And Bayley is not going to take that from Roxanne Perez. Bayley is going to go to work on that knee and that leg. And Bayley with a big stomp to the chest there. And now Bayley going to look for a submission here. Already looking to make Roxanne tap, but Roxanne's going to get out of it. And they lock up Roxanne with the Irish whip into the ropes. And Roxanne with a nice arm drag there. Now Perez with a big kick to the back of Bayley. And another kick to the back. Perez is on fire right now, telling Bayley to get up. But Bayley with a nice reversal there. A big chop. And Roxanne sends her over the top rope. These two are going back and forth. Bayley enters the ring again. She gets out of the way of that. They lock up. And Roxanne's going to back Bayley up into the corner, it looks like. And the ref's going to have to get over there and break it up. And Roxanne has her back in the corner. She hits her and Bayley goes down. And Roxanne now. Alright. Roxanne's doing pretty good so far this match. Bayley is too. They've been going back and forth a little bit. But Roxanne, she came out on fire. She's just pissed off. And she wants to get a huge victory over a vet like Bayley here tonight. And that would be huge for Roxanne Perez. And Roxanne with the stomp. And now she's telling Bayley to get up once again. And Roxanne, she's going to go to the top rope. What's she looking for here? Oh my goodness. And it didn't connect. Bayley got out of the way just in time. And Bayley went for a knee, but Roxanne was able to get out of the way, and a Irish whip here from Perez. Nice drop kick from Roxanne, and she's going to go for a pin. It didn't even get to the count of 1. I mean, the ref didn't get over there too quickly, so I don't know. Bayley went for the Irish whip and big chop, and now Bayley bringing the fire back to Roxanne Perez. And she's going to go for the pin. 1. Kick out at 1 from the Prodigy. And now Bayley going to hit the ropes, and nice little kick there. Little drop kick. And I think she's going for another submission. And look at this, Bayley with the nice little submission maneuver. But the Prodigy was able to get the ropes. And Bayley with that comeback and some clotheslines to the Prodigy and a big spear into the corner, and she rolls. And Bayley, big elbow from Bayley. And Bayley is on a roll. And there it is. 1, 2. Kick out at 2 from the Prodigy. She hit that Bayley to belly. Or belly to Bayley. It's been a while. And she's going for that rose plant right now. Could that be it? She hits the rose plant. The Prodigy is stunned. 1, 2, 3, and Bayley is moving on to the semifinals. And alrighty, Bayley with the huge victory here today to beat Roxanne Perez. And Perez looked really good in that match. Perez, came out on fire. She got a lot of offense in, and Bayley's just a vet at the end of the day, It's hard to take down vets. Roxanne's still young. She's got a lot of potential, and she's still going to do some great things this season in Universe Mode. I have a feeling. There's a few people I have a feeling about, and she is definitely one of them. I do know she is 0-2 now after that, but Bayley 2-0, looking to stay undefeated and keep, going, and she's hoping she can get a victory. And I mean, I don't even know if she'll be going against Trish Stratus if she gets the win, wins this tournament. It could be Trish Stratus, it could be Liv Morgan, because we will be getting a world title match at some point before, I'm assuming, the next PLE with Liv Morgan and Trish Stratus, because Liv Morgan has been absolutely dominant so far. But we're going to go ahead and we're going to jump into the last match of the first round on the Raw side, or in general, actually. So let's go ahead and let's get right into it. Alrighty, here we are. And this is the last match of the first round. Coming out first, we've got Tiffany Stratton, and Stratton is 0-1 this year so far. She went against Liv Morgan. She looked really good in that match. She just, at the end of the day, Liv Morgan was able to come out on top. It's one of those things, I don't know, there's something about the vets. Like Liv Morgan, was able to come back and get a victory over Tiffany Stratton that was able, she came out looking really good in the match, and Liv just was able to get the victory. Same thing with what we just saw. Roxanne came out on fire, was doing great, and Bayley was able to prevail and get the victory. But Tiffany Stratton hoping she can get a win here. Hoping she can get that world title shot, and I don't think it might be against Trish Stratus, or it might be against Liv Morgan. We might get a rematch, but let's get to her opponent tonight. And alrighty, here we are. Her opponent for the night, Stephanie Vaquer. And Stephanie, I mean, she is 1-0. And I can't recall who she won against right off the top of my head. I apologize, but do think it was a pretty dominant victory if I do recall. So Stephanie Vaquer, Tiffany Stratton. I keep saying Trish. I don't know why I keep saying Trish. I shouldn't be getting those two mixed up. Either way, Stephanie and Stratton, you know, both of them are younger, coming up. You know, I'm excited to see what both of them can do. And I'm excited to get right into this match, so let's get right into it. Alrighty, and Stratton and Vaquer are going to lock up in the middle of the ring. And Stephanie Vaquer with the strength just pushing Stratton right down, and they lock up once again. And Stephanie has her in a nice headlock there. And going to work on the neck, but Stratton trying to get out of it, but Vaquer has a strong grip on her. It looks like she has her in that headlock really good. And now she's got the arm, going to work on the arm of Tiffany Stratton. And alrighty, Tiffany Stratton now has her in the headlock. And Stratton taking it to Vaquer. Neither of these women are... Oh, there we go. We got a nice little... She got her grounded now, so... Now she's... Big knee to the head of Stephanie Vaquer. And Tiffany Stratton... Oh my goodness! And I don't know how she made it all the way over that far in the ring, but that was impressive. And Tiffany Stratton, what is she going for here? That's it. I've never seen that. And she rolls through going for the pin. Kick out from Stephanie Vaquer. That was interesting. I've never seen that. Nice looking move from Tiffany Stratton. And she's just absolutely phenomenal in the ring. Both of these women are great in the ring. I'm so excited to see these two. They just both are just really good. And Stephanie Vaquer. Nice DDT from Stephanie Vaquer. Oh, and now she hits the ropes and a little bit of a leg drop there, and she goes right into the pin, trying to end it quickly. One, kick out right at one from Tiffany Stratton. And a big kick to the midsection there, and a big chop, and now Stephanie Vaquer gonna get some grounded work onto Tiffany Stratton. Tiffany Stratton's gonna roll her through though, and Stratton got back up. And Stephanie Vaquer went for that springboard crossbody, but it didn't connect. And now Tiffany Stratton gonna go to the top rope. And what is she gonna do here? And she went for a crossbody, but Stephanie Vaquer got out of the way. And now Vaquer has a hold of Tiffany Stratton and puts her against the ropes. And now pulling on that arm of Stratton, going to work on it. And Vaquer gonna pick up Stratton right away. And she picks her up. And Vaquer looking dominant right now. And I think she's looking for that crossbody again. And she did, but Stratton was able to move once again. That's the second time that Stephanie Vaquer couldn't connect with that springboard crossbody. And that might have cost her. She went high risk. And sometimes it can be a, you know, it's high reward, but sometimes it's just you don't connect and it's rough. And now Tiffany Stratton is taking advantage of that, and now she's gonna go to the top rope. And her crossbody connects, and she goes for the pin. Not even a count of one there. The ref taking pretty long time to get there. And Vaquer with the Irish whip. And a big super kick there. But Stratton with the nice suplex right into the pin. Not even a count of one. And Vaquer is not going to give up that easy. Uh-oh. And the eat defeat. Tiffany Stratton is stunned. Vaquer picks her up. Oh, she goes for the jawbreaker. I thought she was going to hit her, finish her while she was stunned. That would have been probably the smartest thing to do, but she didn't. Vaquer on top. What is she going for here? Oh my goodness. She hit that finisher. I think it's like a corkscrew. Going for the pin. 1, 2, and the ref. Well, why is the ref slow counting? I don't know. That seemed like a slow count if you ask me. I think the ref might have it out for Vaquer, but either way, now Tiffany Stratton reverses a big knee to the back of the head of Vaquer. And a nice Samoan drop there from Tiffany Stratton. 1. Kick out at 1. And a big kick to the back of Stephanie Vaquer. Tiffany Stratton now getting in a good amount of offense. And she's telling Vaquer to get to her feet. And a big Irish whip there from Stratton. Oh, she went for a big elbow, but it didn't connect. Stratton has a finisher now. And Stratton sends Stephanie Vaquer to the outside of the ring. This has been a good match so far. And Tiffany Stratton just honestly playing it kind of smart, you know, not going, well, now she's going to the top rope. What is she going to go for here? And she was going for a crossbody, but Vaquer was out of the way. That wasn't too smart on Tiffany Stratton's end. And Vaquer is going to pick up Tiffany Stratton. And a kick to the midsection from Stratton. Stratton taking it to Stephanie Vaquer right now. Now, she's got her picked up. What is she going to go for here? Okay. And Vaquer is going to use the ropes to help her up. And is it? And she hit it. Her finisher. 1, 2, 3, and Tiffany Stratton is going to the semifinals. And alrighty, Tiffany Stratton with the big victory here against Stephanie Vaquer. And I don't know. Like I said, that count for Stephanie seemed kind of slow. Maybe that was just me. Maybe I'm tripping, but looked a little iffy to me, if you ask me. So either way, it was a great match. It was fun. I enjoyed it. But that is gonna do it for the first round. We'll go ahead and I'll actually go and check to see how it did turn out, see if I did set it up right. Hopefully I did. And we'll show you the semifinal matches. But that's going to do it for the first round. So let's go ahead and let's get, just kind of show you what the semifinals are going to look like. And alrighty, so I did set it up right, thankfully. So it will be Rhea Ripley going one-on-one with Chelsea Green, and it will be Bayley going one-on-one with Tiffany Stratton. Alrighty. So that should be really fun. For semifinals, so Chelsea Green, Rhea Ripley from the SmackDown side, Bayley, Tiffany Stratton from Monday Night Raw side. Either way, that is going to do it for the first part. I think there's going to be 2 parts. I think I'm going to end... Yeah, because there's only going to be 3 more matches, so... That'll be the first part. You get to see the first round. You're just seeing the first round. And then the next part, you will see the semifinals and the finals match for Queen of the Ring. So I do hope you guys enjoyed. Once again, I am sorry about the whole... Dakota Kai, Julia, and obviously King of the Ring won't have Trick Williams because I guess you can't have champions in it. I did not know that whatsoever. If I did know that, I wouldn't have ever tried doing that. But either way, like I said, it's going to do it for this episode. I do hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what was your favorite match of the first round, Queen of the Ring, and tell me how you felt about that count for Stephanie Vaquer, because I don't know, that count looked a little slow to me. So I don't know, maybe the ref had it out for Stephanie Vaquer. Maybe she got a little cheated in that match. But either way, If you guys enjoyed, like it, subscribe, turn on notifications, and AC Entertainment is out. Peace.